Hi, everybody. I am so honored to run this call to host this hangout. I want to welcome you to Stronger United's live coach info hangout and kind of share with you what we're going to be doing. I'm just going to be sharing my story, sharing my heart, giving you all the info that you need to know so you can decide and have a confident decision whether or not coaching is right for you. I'm not here to convince you. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm just sharing with you and letting you know everything. And then at the end, if you want to ask questions or during, ask questions in the chat box and I'll get back to them. But this is just an info session. So whether you want to be a fly on the wall or whether you really want to be active and ask questions, either way is fine. I'm just excited to be here, excited to share. When I'm sharing my story and when I'm even just reflecting on it, basically on a daily basis, I think about how far I've come, and I'll share with you guys when I share my story. But you know, I always knew I was meant for more, and I wish I would have had something like this to come to, where I was able to learn more about an opportunity that could completely change my life and decide for myself whether it was the one. And so that's why I love doing these, and I'm so honored that you're here. Whether you were invited or you chose to RSVP on your own, you're the coolest person ever, and you are here now, and I'm excited to spend this time with you, and I want to thank you for taking the time to do that. So let me see if I can get this working and get this going for us. I want to make sure that it works. So bear with me here just to make sure that it works out perfectly for us. And I think it is. So I will go ahead and start. And again, welcome you and thank you for being here. I enjoy doing this. I'm an introvert by nature, but for some reason, just being able to share my heart comes naturally. I don't even rehearse this, not to be unprofessional, but because I want it to come from a real place. No matter where I am in my life at the time, you're going to get me, and you're not going to get a rehearsed version of this presentation. The slides are pre-made, obviously, but what you get, what you hear is me, raw, real, and giving you everything that I know so that you can make an informed decision. So we're going to go over everything: fitness, nutrition, how I got financial freedom, where I found hope, how I found hope, the friendship and accountability. So first, I'm going to tell you my story. I promised I would. I was in the service industry for years. Went and joined the military. I was in the Army, came out right back to the service industry because it was the easiest job I can get. I knew that money would come in. I knew I could get that job. But I also knew that's not where I wanted to stay. You guys, I was exhausted. I was overworked. I, was working all these crazy hours, and, my income was based on how someone felt about me and how much they tipped, whether I got a great section on the manager's good side, whatever it was based, my success, my income was based on someone else. And I'd always come back exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, just drained and feeling defeated, because even though I knew I was meant for more, I didn't know where I was going to go from there. I didn't see the exit strategy. I didn't know where it was going to come from, when it was going to happen. And that's why I said, you guys, that I love doing these live webinars, because I'm able to show you, what is capable, what you're capable of, what is possible. I need to make sure that the sound is on. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure. What's possible for you, for your family, for your future. And so that being said, I was in the service industry working all kinds of crazy hours. I was in school full time. I was busy. And I was, my body was taking a toll on my body. And I ended up having emergency surgery in 2013. And instead of, going back to my vicious cycle of either being sad about being unhealthy, or trying something and it not working, or trying it and quitting after 2 weeks, I decided to try something different. That's when this opportunity really became in the forefront of my life, of my mind, of my heart, and everything. And I really prayed about it and thought about it and meditated on it, and decided that this is what I wanted to do. And out of that, came not only me getting healthy, we'll talk more about that later, but I had schedule freedom all of a sudden. I saw what was possible. I saw that I could get away from you know, quote unquote, the 9 to 5, you know, which service industry, you know, it's not 9 to 5, but quote unquote, someone being on someone else's schedule, right? So I saw schedule freedom. I saw community and friendship. We have meetups. We have, we'll be starting live workouts in San Diego. I have other coaches that have live workouts in where they live. We have super Saturdays where as a region quarterly, we get together and just mingle and have fellowship and am empowered by each other. Just by being in the room, there's this energy that you feel, and it's incredible, especially when you hear stories and the new products coming out, work out together. And I had progress for the first time ever, really. I mean, I saw progress before, but not like this, not from a size 6 to a size 2, not mental strength. And I am going towards financial freedom, which I always wanted, but how the heck do you do that when you're barely scraping by every month, every week, every day? You don't see financial freedom as in the near future. And now it's like near future craziness. It's going to be awesome. And I want that for so many people. So let me tell you more about Beachbody, because you know more about me. Now let's learn more about the company that I've fallen in love with since day one. And the more that I get to know them and the owners and the people that are involved, the more I love them. They started as a major infomercial company. They started with Power 90 and Tony Horton and Carl and John. They started this, and they figured out that fitness was their niche. They decided that they were going to run with they wanted to help people change their lives, and they decided to run with the fitness industry, and they became a direct market company. What they found out was that in their message boards, they saw that people who were finishing the program were going in the message boards and they were helping brand new people. And because of that, those brand new people were sticking with the program, were seeing results, were then telling their friends about it. And then those people that finished were helping more people. And they realized that adding peer-to-peer support was helping more people see success, feel better, get healthy. And so they created the Coach Network. They created a coach network. They created direct marketing. And for me, I see that as so cool because they didn't have to do that. They could have just left the message boards the way they are. They still would have thrived. They still would have done well. People still would have seen results. But they decided, you know what? These people are doing this out of their own free will, from their own heart. Why not make a coach network where they can actually benefit from changing lives and be able to have, you know, excuse me, an avenue, have resources to be able to go out there and change even more lives. And so that's what they did. And then we're helping people achieve healthy and fulfilling lives. And that's so incredibly empowering to me, and it gives me a purpose. It gives all of us a purpose, and it's exciting. And multi-level marketing means you earn through direct sales. And they actually change it to MLH, multi-level helping, because they don't even like to, you know, call it marketing, because we don't necessarily market. We share stories to help people, to inspire people, to encourage them, to give them courage to change. And that's what they focus on. And I love, love, love that about them. They make it about people, never about money. But the compensation plan honors, again, helping people, rewards people for helping people. It's always about people. And then, of course, it's cool because they have incredible brand recognition. I could be in the Caribbean, anywhere. Europe and Australia know the brands too. They know Shanti, they know Tony, from them traveling all over and doing workouts or infomercials. They're all over the place. So we have incredible brand recognition, and it's a beautiful thing. And the company just runs with incredible integrity. And I know if you ever heard the CEO, or when you hear the CEO, you'll see what I mean, that they really have a heart for it. And right down to corporate, I went to visit and I saw the heart in there. They have before and afters up all the time, and they talked about how they love to look at them, because even when they're tired from, you know, maybe having long hours of working on something for marketing or for a new, you know, program coming out, they look up and they see, like, this is what we're doing it for, and they keep going. How beautiful is that? Coach, you know about the company, you know about me, and you're like, okay, what is a coach? What exactly, you know, who makes up a coach? And it's anyone, y'all. It's anyone, a normal person that wants to encourage others, that wants a better life, that wants to succeed, wants to move forward by helping others, wants to find a purpose, wants to create a better future. A normal person. I don't like to say normal, because normal, who's to say who's normal? But just a person that wants to change lives. So I need to change that, because I don't like the word normal. We are everyday people, let's say that. young professionals, military wives, active duty, veterans, students, young families, people that are brand new to fitness and decided, I want this accountability in this community to help me keep going, or fitness lovers that decided they wanted to have a brand new avenue, a new avenue, more resources, ways, be able to reach more people beyond just their local area. And that's exactly what this opportunity can do. We are called StrongHER United. I have that up there on the upper right. And what it stands for, what the HER stands for, obviously strong women, but healthy, empowered, and renewed. We get healthy and we empower others to get healthy. We're empowered because we have a purpose. We're striving to live our best life, to create our best life. And in doing that, we're renewed because we're living a healthy life. We're living a life full of purpose and passion, and we're excited for the future. And that in itself renews you every single day. It fills your cup back up. You get excited to wake up. You feel good. You feel empowered. You feel renewed. And that's what excites me. And that's what I love about my tribe, is every single woman you see here, and we do have men too, that strive to become better every single day. And that in itself is inspiring. And it really, you feed off that energy and you want to succeed. And it's an incredible community. Even if you don't have any support outside of it, you got enough with us. What we aren't, let's talk about that. We're not experts. So I say there's fitness lovers, but even, I'm certified in personal training, I'm certified in holistic nutrition, but I did that on my own just to learn more, just to be able to give more. That was on my own accord, but you don't need any certifications. You don't need any kind of schooling. We teach you everything you need to know. And we're never going to be experts. We're never going to be experts in this. The fitness world is constantly changing. Nutrition's constantly changing. So we're constantly learning, and that's cool. We're not cookie cutter. Everybody's so different. We're all so different, and that's what makes it so beautiful. You're going to be able to reach someone that I can't reach. I'm going to reach someone that you can't reach, and that's the beauty of it. That's how we're able to help more people. We unite together as one. We're so different in who we are, but we unite together as one on the same mission of helping others. And because we're not cookie cutter, it makes it more fun. We're not salesy. I told you before, we're not salesy. I'm a terrible salesperson, so I'm so grateful for this. We share a story. We share our story, and that in itself inspires others. There's always a before and after. And I don't mean physically. You heard about my life before Beachbody. You heard about the after, and you're going to see more about that in a later slide. But there's always a before and after. There's always an in between the journey. There's always a mess up. But just sharing your story in general, showing them that you're a real person, that you don't eat perfect. You see that up on the upper right, that you don't eat perfect. You show them you're a human, not a robot, that you make mistakes, but you keep on going and you strive to be better every single day than you were before. That inspires, that encourages, and people want to join you in your journey because of that. We're not cold callers. Again, thank goodness, terrible at it. We don't cold call. Again, we share our journey. We build relationships. That's something, as an introvert, you would think that doing something like this, or, having conversations, or even posting would be hard. And there are times where it can be, but I love building relationships and learning about people and getting into their heart and their mind and being like, I can help you. I can help you make that positive change. And then you see them do it, and you watch it all unfold in front of your eyes, and you get those thank yous, and it's a beautiful thing. We're not hunters. Again, with cold calling, we don't hunt. I don't believe, like I said in the beginning, I don't believe I need to convince you. I think that just sharing this, and it's right for you, you'll know it's right for you, and you'll do what you need to do to become a coach and create your best life. And it's okay, but I won't hunt you down. I won't do that because I don't believe that this opportunity needs me to. We're not bored or boring. Things are constantly changing. They're always adding new products. They're always doing some new prizes for us. We take trips. I went on my first cruise with them. That was all expense paid. It was freaking phenomenal. And my son had the best time. I had the best time. And next year we're going to do it again in Punta Cana, and I'm excited about it. We don't ignore family. Little dude's right here walking around right now doing his thing. And right when I'm done, I'll eat dinner and we'll hang out. But we try to make sure that we honor family time. That's why I'll have team calls during the day. I'll have meetings at night. You make your own schedules, and we try to strive to help you to create your own schedule that honors your family time. So why I love being a coach, I've said it a lot throughout the call already, but let me break it down for you and let you see it in text. Fitness accountability. I started for that. I started honestly for the accountability and the discount. It was a beautiful thing. You get a discount. I'll talk about it later. And I needed change. I needed something different from what I was doing because obviously that wasn't working for me before, and I didn't want to try that over and over and over again and have that same cycle of vicious disappointment. Freedom. After a while, I saw freedom. I saw the gates open up. I saw the light, and I was ready to run to it. I was ready to do something so I could get there. And I worked my butt off, and I did, and I'll talk about it later. I'm able to work from anywhere. And what's cool is these beautiful new friendships and the community and the family that I'm talking about that you see on this slide, I can take them anywhere. I never feel alone anymore. I can take them anywhere. There's times where I'll just sit down with a fellow coach of mine. We become close and we'll just sit and talk. It doesn't have to be about business, but we'll pull up Zoom, FaceTime, and we'll just chat. And these girls are like some of my closest friends, and check up on me, and we talk and we encourage each other. And it's one of the coolest things, you know, I've ever seen in a business, in a company, in people that you work with. It's a beautiful thing to have a family like that. Constant fun and inspiration. Like I said, they're always mixing it up for us. They're always adding new things. There's new programs. It's like you never get sick of a program, because once you think that you're about to, one, there's a million that you haven't tried yet, probably. And two, there's a new one coming out. We have a new one called Country Heat coming out that I'm going to use line dancing to get people in shape. And that is so fun. We really have something for everybody, and they love that. Opportunity to travel. Like I said, we take trips. They pay for trips, and, you know, obviously when you earn extra income, there's extra income for family trips and vacations that you've been putting on the side that now can be in the forefront of your mind. And then you use your story to help others. I found my purpose in doing that. Before it was, you know, you're embarrassed of your story. You're like, no, I can't help anybody with this. Do you see what I've done? And now it's like, yeah, do you see what I've done? Do you see where I'm about to go? Do you see where I am? Do you see where I'm headed? And you can now use that story to really inspire people that may be in the same exact boat as you are, and then are ready to change just like you're going to do, and they're ready to do the same thing, and you're going to change so many lives, and that's a beautiful thing. Who we're looking for? People who are, like I said, an everyday person who's driven, you know, who said, I need this change, and who's ready and really willing, who's going to be resilient and say, nothing is stopping me. Yes, I know you're going to have your bad days. I still have mine. But for you to say, okay, I'm not going to dwell here, and then pick yourself back up and keep going, that's what I mean. Driven and resilient, who are honest. Like I said, this company runs on integrity, and so does my team, so do I. And so I want to bring people on board that do the same thing. I don't want to fill it up with people that don't. And we're allowed to be picky. Another great thing about this business, I don't have to take everybody. I don't invite everybody. I don't take everybody, because I look for certain people, and it's right here. And integrity is incredibly important. Cares for others. You see people who need help, and you reach out. You build those relationships, and you want to help them. You have a heart to help others, and you naturally are an encourager, that you just care for other people and you want to see them do better for themselves. This is perfect for you. Like I said, you're ready for change, and you're driven to go towards that change, even though it's scary. Busy people, it's like a random thing to put on there, right? But busy people, they don't have time to mess around. So if I tell you, here's a list of things that you can do in an hour to move your business forward, whether you work full-time or in school like I was when you first started, and you still want to build a business to get you out of the 9 to 5, you can do it in an hour. Busy people will do it. And they'll set aside that time, and they'll do it, because I did. I mean, I broke mine up to when I didn't have any tables, to maybe when I had a quick bite to eat, to when I was in the back folding silverware, answering messages. Like, I just made sure to get that hour in, or get those activities in at least throughout the day, every day. Team focus. We're a community. We're stronger, united. We're a unit. We're a tribe. We're a family. And I want to keep that going. I want to build on that community and make it strong. Master the basics. I give you everything you need. I'll talk about it. But someone who's ready to master the basics, so you can build a solid foundation, so you can continue to learn. And someone that wants to use this as their dream vehicle. This doesn't have to be your end-all be-all, but this can definitely be the vehicle to your dreams. Whether you want to start a nonprofit, or you want to start another company, but you don't have a way of building extra income, here you go, dream vehicle. I'm handing you the keys right now to the treasure box, to the vehicle, to whatever you want to call it, but you've got the opportunity to make that change, to move towards your goals, towards your vision, towards your dream. So here's a different type of coaches I want to tell you about, because we're not all going to be the same type of coach, but you're all created equal. We'll all love you the same, but it's good to know where you're at so you can tell me, so you can tell your coach, and so that we know how to best help you and guide you and mentor you. First is a discount coach. They use the products. They want the extra accountability, and like I wanted when I first started, I wanted the discount. I'm like, hello, I can sign up and sign up as a coach for free with something that I'm going to be using anyway. Yeah, sign me up, and then I get 25% off. Done deal. Done deal. And if you're a veteran, then you can coach for free. You don't have a monthly coach fee that I'll talk about later. If you are active military or an active military spouse, you can also coach for free. Awesome. We take care of our military, and we love you. And I have the veteran discount now, and I'm in love with it, and I'm so grateful that they offered that. Anyway, back to the types of coaches. Hobby coach, same as discount, wants all the above. Discount accountability, uses the products and loves them, but now they're a resource because their people are seeing like, hey, what have you been doing? You look freaking fantastic. Summer's coming, and I need something. I need what you're doing. Help me. And they're able to say, hey, sure, I've been using 22-minute hardcore. I've been setting aside 22 minutes a day. They have a nutrition guide that's helped me learn how to eat to fuel my body. Here, I can help you out and direct you to exactly what you need. Boom, you send them a link to the challenge pack, and they're set up, and they're able to do it right along with you. You're a resource, and a really awesome one because you're helping impact so many lives. And then there's a business builder who is all in. Like I said, this is their dream vehicle. They see the vision. They're ready to go. They're in my trainings. They're building their brand. They're sharing their story daily. They're sharing what they're doing, their excitement. They're reaching out and building relationships. You are the go-to person, and you're leading and inspiring by just sharing your story, by encouraging others to join you. And so these are the 3 different coaches. All are loved the same. We all mentor you. We'll take care of you. We just want to make sure we know which one you want to be, so we don't give you too much, too little, just right. Okay, so those are the different ones. And that being said, as a coach, even as a resource, as a discount, you got to be proof the product works. Don't just get them and let them collect dust. Don't start and then all of a sudden they don't see posts from you anymore because something went wrong. Nothing wrong with falling off the wagon for a little bit. Been there, done that more than once. Just did it back in December because the snickerdoodles and stuff, they get you. But hop right back on. Both of us in these pictures, we won the Beachbody Challenge from our results. I was just in the 22-minute hardcore test group showing that this product works. You just have to follow it. Like, that's all you got to do. Honestly, you just have to follow it and commit and decide that you're going to commit to it. And, like it says at the top, once you do that, who wouldn't want to know more? Who wouldn't come to you? You are your best customer, and you're showing them that, look, I'm doing this. I'm a real person. I fell off last week, but I'm back, and look, my shorts are getting bigger. I get to go shopping. Like, whatever you want to share. I share non-scale victories all the time. I haven't weighed myself in forever. I only did because of the test group. But I like to share little triumphs all the way through because that's what people want to hear. They want to hear that you can walk up 3 flights of stairs and not be winded, that you just went from 0 pull-ups to 24 in 3 rounds. That's cool. That's exciting. That's what they want to do. And then they're going to want to join you and do it right along with you. So how to get started? With a challenge pack. That's the best way to do it. Like I said in the beginning, I learned I can get a discount and that I can sign up for free as a coach while getting a challenge pack, which is what I was going to get anyway. It gives you the fitness program, 30 meals of Shakeology. It gets you your new coach little packet that sends you DVDs with some more info. It gets you into my training group. It gets you everything you need. Okay, and it covers the initial investment. Instead of paying $39.95 to start, that's waived because you're getting everything you need to get started strong. This is important, you guys. I just said on the last slide, you got to be proof the product work. You can't be proof the products work if you don't have the products. If you're not using a workout program, you can't be the proof. So this gets you started with everything you need. You start strong. You get in a challenge group. With me, you don't have to worry about running one. We'll run one together. I'll help you make sure you get results. I'll stick with you by your side every step of the way. I can't do the work for you, you guys, but I'll be there every step of the way to encourage you, to be there for you anytime you need. After that, there's a $15.95 monthly fee. And what that covers is website domains. We get 3 incredible websites that are already pre-made. They're actually revamping them. They look amazing. All you do is input your picture and your contact info, and they're beautiful. and you can send people there. We also have an app that so in case you don't want to use the website, you can send them a direct, beautiful link through email, and it makes it super simple for them. They cover inventory and shipping. We don't have to have boxes and boxes of stuff, thank goodness, and inventory at our place. They've got it in their warehouses. They ship it. They handle returns and exchanges. I mean, everything for us through customer service. And they also have what they call coach relations, which is like our own customer service, where they just help us with what we need. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And then of course, millions in ads, like I said, infomercials, I mean, just everything. Even if it's just wear and tear, people wearing the shirts of the product, they give us unlimited amounts of exposure. And then, like I said, if you're a veteran, if you are active military or active military member spouse, then that $15.95 is waived, which is even better. And then, like I said, I put you in my challenge groups. That's private and online, actually through an app, which is really cool. So it's even easier to get in there and stay in touch and accountable for daily support. You get to practice and observe how it's done so that you can run your own, and then it jumpstarts your progress. So you can be the proof product work, and people start coming to you, and you're like, yeah, I can actually do this. I can help people. So I told you I'd share a little bit more about my coaching journey. In a nutshell, obviously there's a lot more that goes on in 3 years. Even the good, the bad, there's down times where you drop rank, or something happens where it can stop you in your tracks, but not for long, right? You decide to take a day or a half day and fill your cup back up and get right back to it. And I wanted to highlight what happens when you do that. What happens when you don't quit, when it gets tough, when it gets hard, when it takes time, because it's going to take time. It's going to take time, and it's going to take effort, and it's going to take you being resilient. But when I look at this, when I was doing this today, I was like tearing up, because when I look at it, I'm now looking at it in the rearview mirror, looking at what, I decided to push through, and I couldn't help but tear up and think, like, what if I quit? I wouldn't be making this. I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I wouldn't be doing the things that are on here. So year 1, earn enough to cover my Shakeology in my first month. Actually, that's my goal for everybody. I strive to help you do that. You help at least 3 people, and you earn enough to cover your Shakeology, so it's not new money. Exciting, right? And then completed my first program, and finally felt like I was getting my health back. I fired my boss, and I started living the dream of staying home with my little guy, which was when I told you I saw the vision, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, I was running for it, happened 6 months' time. Year 2, moved down to the Caribbean to stay with family, with my little dude, and continued to grow a team. Even with spotty internet, like constant spotty internet, having to walk to go get Wi-Fi, like stealing it from the cell phone shops, where I was able to continue to be there for my team as much as I could. And I give them so many props and praise, because there were times where calls would be, dropped and everything, and they still pushed through, and I admire them for that. And, we kept continuing to build our community, and they continued to build their teams. Anyway, was able to pay off $6,000 in debt, huge, purchased my first car, yay. I still thank God every time I get in that thing. And my team became one of the top in the network as a 2015 Premier Coach. 2015 Premier Team. They're incredible. They're incredible, and I'm smiling so big because I think of them and the tribe that they are, and even who they continue to add to our family, and I'm starstruck and amazed by them and what they're doing. In year 3, a Star Diamond coach, 6-figure earner, covering all bills in California. Certified personal trainer, 22-minute hardcore test group participant, and holistic nutritionist, full of passion, you guys, full of purpose, traveling queen, in the best shape of my life, leading a tribe of empowering women called StrongHER United. Before that, barely living paycheck to paycheck. Overworked, drained, last, with no purpose. So you see the difference? So much has changed in such a short time. And I put what's possible for you because this is my journey, not yours, not anybody else's. So yours could be incredibly different from this. It could be way more. Maybe my year 3 is your year 1. Totally possible. Maybe my year 3 is your year 5. That's fine. Whatever your journey is, live it, love it, and embrace it, and continue on it as long as it takes to get to your vision. But I just want to show you what's possible, because anything is possible for you. So what my team has to offer is new coach training. Like I said, that we have every single month. I like to get you in challenge group first, and then we'll talk about things you need to know along the way, but new coach training to help you build a solid foundation, learn the basics, and then we'll go from there. I have more trainings after that. We have team calls every week, both from me and StrongHER United, and from our parent teams, Dynasty United. So you're always having resources and help. Weekly, like I said, weekly team calls to stay connected, online support and resources. We have direct access to all training, you guys. All these top coaches are such rivers. You can literally hop on YouTube and find anything you need. Our coach online office that Beachbody provides for us is, I mean, just overflowing with information. Got a question, it can be answered, guaranteed. So you're never left alone. We have resources and a support page on Facebook, so you'll have constant support and encouragement and inspiration in there. So you're never left alone. Never worry about that. You're not going to sign and then it's bye. I'll check in with you, but like I said before, I can't do the work for you. The work has to be done. You're not going to sign up and people are going to flock to you. You're not going to do one post and people are going to flock to you. But like I said, if you continue to share your journey, you continue to share your story, your life, you continue to learn how to be better every single day, you're pumping that well, and that well will flow and flow and flow, and your bucket will overflow, and it'll be exciting. So that being said, I will open it up for Q&A. Let me see. Let me get this. And I will make sure, I gotta get to the actual YouTube link and see if there's any questions for me. We're StrongHER United, and I'll make sure to answer them for you. I'll wait a little bit, make sure there's no questions. Thank you again for being here. It's been an honor to share with you, and I hope you got a lot out of it. I think I did really well on time. Oh my gosh, that just scared me, obviously. Did well on time. Any questions? If you do afterwards, you could post it in the event, and I will make sure to answer them, or you can message me and I'll make sure to answer them. But I want to let you know, thank you. Have a great night. I'm so grateful that you've been here and spent this time with me. And again, I'll answer any questions you may have. Have a good night. Bye.